Hey folks, welcome back to CrossFit ELM's at-home workout series, and today we're going to do something a little different, which is really not that different, but we're going to do something different, right? So as always, we're going to start from the top, warm up to cool down, go over what everything is, and then we'll start from the top, go movement by movement to talk about how you can do this at home, right? So we're going to start off our warm up with 1 minute in the child's pose, and then a 1 minute in the bottom of a squat. From there, we have 3 rounds for quality, which means we're taking our time getting through these, okay? 8 judo push-ups, 4 double doubles, 8 reverse sit-ups, and 8 pike push-ups. Our workout today is AMRAP 15, as many rounds and reps as possible in 15 minutes of 25 sit-ups, 50 feet of bear crawl, and 75 feet of walking lunge. From there, you're going to do a minute of couch stretch and a minute of thread the needle. So, coming all the way up to the top, child's pose. This one's a nice one to just kind of relax and chill out to. Okay, toes, big toes go together, knees go nice and wide, butt goes back on the heels, and then I'm just going to let my hands walk away. I'm going to drop my head and just stretch. Okay. After I spend a minute there, I'm going to hit the bottom of a squat for a minute. So now, some of you guys might have to hold on to something, your couch, the door jamb, something like that. And we're going all the way down to an inactive squat at the bottom to let things stretch. Okay, and this is a good one to do barefoot if you can deal with it, all right? Sitting all the way down, and I'm just going to sit, okay? And I'm going to let the hips and knees and ankles stretch out a little bit, okay? Once I'm done here, time to head into the actual movement warm-up. So we've got judo push-ups, double doubles, reverse sit-ups, and pike push-ups. So judo push-ups. I'm going to show you a full judo push-up, and then how can you modify this, all right? So full judo push-up, hands are going to be slightly wider than a normal push-up, but not by much, okay? Feet go nice and wide, and I'm going to tuck my ears back behind my biceps. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive my nose towards the ground like I'm trying to sneak underneath an electric fence, okay? And my hips have to follow, okay? So my nose goes here, I scoop through, and I repress. Now what if I can't go that far? That's okay. You can do a little mini one. You can do like half a one, okay? The key here is wherever my nose goes, my hips have to follow. I should end in this arched position and then reset. Okay, I can even just do a little quarter of one. Okay, whatever you have the ability to do, whatever your shoulders will allow you to do there. Okay, double doubles. This is a 4-part move to get 1 rep. So it's a lunge, squat, lunge with the other leg, squat. That's 1. Then we've got reverse sit-ups. Okay. So I'm going to come back to the ground, hands go under your butt cheeks, and then we're either going to tuck our knees or we're going to go full long leg, whichever you have the ability to do. Now we're at pike push-ups. This is to get into your shoulders some more. So set up similar to a judo push-up, all right? Biceps behind ears, or cover ears. Now I'm going to rock forward a little bit, come down, try to touch my head, and then press back. Well, what if I don't have the shoulder strength to do that? I'm glad you asked. So what you're going to do is start down in normal push-up, give yourself a good push-up, press, and rock through. Okay? So, 3 rounds of that, and now we're going into 2 moves that are really basic and old school, right? Sit-ups and lunges. And then one that's a little, well, different in bear crawls. So, sit-ups. Old school, nothing fancy. One of the best things you can do here is get an old pillow or roll up a towel to support your low back. Or if you have an ab mat at home, even better. I'm going to come back, okay? I'm not going to put my hands on my head. I'm going to touch my fingertips to the floor right next to my head and then try to use my abs and my hip flexors to come up nice and tall. One of the mistakes I see people do in sit-ups, and they do this, okay? that curls your low spine under, and that's what ends up hurting your low back when you do sit-ups. You have to stay tall and come up, all right? The walking lunge is what it sounds like, guys. So figure out a course, 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, or go outside and mark out, 25 feet and go down and back 3 times, okay? But it's literally just step and then step, okay? Nothing fancy there. The bear crawl, the goal with the bear crawl here is to keep my hips above my shoulders the whole time I'm moving, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into that pike position that we practice with judo push-ups and pike push-ups. And now I'm gonna walk, okay? And I can go same, or I can go opposite. I like to go opposite, okay? As you guys go through this, I want you to take your time with the bear crawls. Don't do these really, really fast. Get some good pressure on your shoulders and use them to build some strength in your core and in your shoulders, okay? Once you're done through this, 15 minutes, you're just gonna loop that. 25 sit-ups, 50 feet of bear crawl, 75 feet of walking lunge. Now the question is, what if I can't get outside, or what if I have a really short, small area? Measure out 5 to 10 feet, and you're gonna be looping that a whole lot. Like, that's the only real solution for this, because it's a moving workout. So figure that out, or push yourself to go outside and do this one outside, all right? Then we're gonna finish off with some couch stretch. So I'm gonna come down. You can use a wall for this stretch, or you can use like the front of your couch, okay? I'm going to plant my knee to the ground, and then I'm gonna slide it all the way back. So my knee, my shin, my foot, it's all touching the wall. From there, this may stretch enough for some of you, okay? I can pick my foot up a little bit, it'll stretch even more. But the idea is to get this foot all the way out here, okay? And then the goal is to try and posture up, okay? But this is a really, really intense stretch, so you might not get there, and that's okay. We're gonna spend a minute there on each leg, and then we're gonna thread the needle. So we're gonna be on our knees, okay? And I'm gonna bring this hand up, shoot it through here, palm up, okay? And I'm just gonna put my ear on the ground and just stretch my shoulders out. A minute on each side. There's your Saturday workout, folks. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday.